Swatch with me.
This collection comes with 23 bottles. It has 20 colors. It comes with your shiny top coat, your matte top coat, and your foundation, which is base gel. First up in the collection is 801. If I can name this, I will call it Rosy with Me. It is a beautiful rose gold color. It does great by itself on a swatch stick, but it's going to pair very well with some of the other colors in this collection. Next up, we're going to have 802, and this is giving me straight sherbet vibes. It is a peachy orange color. It's going to go great with purples, browns, and even greens. I'm so excited to see what I can come up with this color. Next up in the collection is 803, and this is by far my favorite within this collection. It is a mustard yellow, and if I can name this, I will call it Mustard My Feelings. This is going to pair well with the next color coming up, which is 804. If I can name this one, I will call it Come To Me Pumpkin. It's a beautiful, vibrant orange, and I cannot wait to use this in some of my Halloween sets. Next up in the collection is 805. I would name this something as simple as Amber's Away. It has small and medium chunky glitters with the amber sheer base to it. It's just beautiful. I love it. Next up, we will have 806, and I love this color. If I can name it, I will call it Come Clay With Me. It reminds me of all the rich red clay that's in the southern states. Next up in the collection is 807. It is a beautiful, beautiful brown. I would name this Caramel Kisses because it just reminds me of the caramel drizzle from the caramel macchiatos. This color I have already used in the set, a few sets, and it is just beautiful. Beetles did the thing when they put this collection together. Next up, you have A08, and this is a beautiful chocolate brown. If I can name this, I will call it Milking in Chocolate, hence the chocolate layering look. It looks like the fondue chocolate fountain that you would get at one of those fondue restaurants. Beetle Shop really did us good. Next up is A09, and this is a dark, rich brown. All my nude lovers, you're gonna love these. This one I will call Roasting Chestnuts just because of how rich and dark this brown is. This is gonna go well over into Christmas season. I cannot wait to see the looks that I'm able to create with this during the fall season. Next up is A10. This is a beautiful glitter shimmer polish with a plum base. So I will name this Plumtastic. Next up in the collection is A11. This one I will call Golden Haze. This one has different kinds of gold glitter to it. I would layer this polish with another polish, or I will use this as my base for my full bling nails. Next up in the collection is A12. This color is a coral color. To me, this is a year-round color, spring, summer, fall, and winter. Look at that coverage, you guys. Look at that coverage. But anywho, this is a very beautiful color. I cannot wait to create a set with this. Next up in the collection is A13. This is a beautiful, beautiful red. I would name this Match Made in Red. This is going to go great with some red bottom nails. It's the perfect red for me. Next up in the collection is A14. This one is a more rich, darker tone red. If I can name this one, I would call it Blood Veins. It just reminds me of the richer, darker tone of the blood. It's not coming up so good with the light in the video, but if you got the collection, you know. Next up is going to be A15. And this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful plum color. It's just plum crazy. That's what I'll name it. And next up in the collection is a glittery polish. It is going to be A16. It's still giving plum vibes. So I would name this plum glazing, hence the shiny shimmer from the glitter. Next up in the collection is A17, and it's a beautiful, rich maroon color. You can never go wrong with having maroon in your collection. I'm telling you. Before I started doing nails, I used to think maroon was a old lady color, but it's just a beautiful color, and if you know what you're doing, you can pull it off. Next up in the collection is A18, and we are down to the wire. Two more colors left. This one here is a beautiful red glitter polish. This is going to pair well with some of the other reds within the collection. Or if you wanted to use this as a base for your bling nails, I guarantee you it will give you life. Next up is A19, second from the last. This one is another dark, rich plum color. So I will call this one Deep Vamp. Look how beautiful that plum color is. And last but certainly not least is A20. This is probably the darkest color within the collection. It is also on that plum side, but it's a mix between the purple and the red hues. I would name this Blood Fangs because I just think about vampire movies and everything like that. So, guys, this is the final look for the Fall Harvest collection by Beetles. Tell me what you think. Also, this is my first recording ever. I've been very, very scared to do it. Also, don't come for my nails. I just took a set off. Love you guys.